Team, what is the word? What goes on? J Porks here, back with a brand new episode of Dyze in Your House, the non-abbreviated Patreon long version for my birthday. Happy birthday to me. But is it happy? I don't know. It's also Hanukkah. Wish I could put a menorah on my window, but I can't because that would make me a target for death. Sinuses are all freaked up, so I'm drinking orange juice and taking medicine and trying my best to get through being sick on my birthday. As much as I'd like to guilt my friends into, oh, you guys don't come over or anything for my birthday, because I have an apartment that, let me back up. I need the whole shot. Because I have an apartment and anyone is welcome to stop by at any time and people don't. So that's fine. At the bottom of the screen, you will see where this podcast can be found, patreon.com/DyzeInYourHouse. There is tiered versions, and there's also a Cash App ID scrolling around the bottom because any birthday gifts will be appreciated. So, what is the word? What goes on? I already talked about the several there's several things happened this week where Jewish people died for celebrating Hanukkah. And, that's the problem with, taking a fascist government like the Israeli government led by Benjamin Netanyahu, who needs to go to jail. When you conflate that with all Jews, this is what happens. So to say I'm surprised, no, I can't say I'm surprised. Who is outside my house? Get the fuck away from my house, you Nazi fucks. The other day, someone's getting arrested for domestic violence. So I'm outside feeding the cats, and I see there's all cops and shit, and I'm like, oh shit, I came outside right on time and find out what this shit is. And, I hear them say, he's in cuffs. She has lacerations. And listen, I don't want anyone to be a victim of domestic violence ever, but that's a feature of not voting for Democrats. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sorry that people got hurt. I'm glad somebody that voted for Trump went to jail because they said in cuffs. And I hope that person has to stay away from the person he inflicted that violence against. But that's just the type of shit that happens in Nazi Staten Island. Listen, I don't hate Staten Island for its geography. You know what I mean? A lot of people joke about, the ferry and all that shit. And I don't. It's just the people. If all these people actually moved to Florida like they wish they could, but they can't afford to, and regular people came to Staten Island's not bad, geography-wise. Anyway, just Nazi behavior continuing to happen. It's my birthday, I'm alone, but I'm sick, so I can't really be mad at anybody. I hate that this is the third year in a row that I can't put a menorah up. That fucking bothers me. You know what I mean? And I hate that fascism is continuing to, live in America. But I will say this. This morning I got a text from my uncle wishing me a happy birthday. And I immediately just hit silence notifications. And I didn't respond. Did I want to respond? Yeah. He's a full-blown MAGA conspiracy theorist nutbag. I would have loved to reply to him, fuck you, die slow, motherfucker. Fortunately for him, that's my mom's brother. I have respect for my mother. And my mother's nowhere near MAGA. She hates Trump. So, like, I'm not going to... If I curse him out, he's not going to reply back. He's going to be a little bitch. And he's going to send some sassy text to my mom. Swear to God, that's the only gay person who I fucking hate. And it's not because he's gay. It's because he's fucking a red hat, fucking MAGA dick sucker. And I don't mean dick sucker in the gay way. I mean dick sucker in the... He takes all the lies, all the propaganda fed to him by Fox News, and that propaganda is like a penis that these MAGA nutbags like to suck on. If you're wondering why I haven't done a podcast in a while, I haven't been excited. And not like, I'm not Aaron fucking Parnas. I wish I was. I don't say that with any disdain for the person. I say that with disdain for, like, what I wish I was able to do with content I create. The amount of people I wish I could reach. And I just don't, am I going to sit there for an hour outside trying to record a 3-minute video with good cuts and lighting and a little fucking thing in the bottom that says, please send me $1 if I'm never going to get $1 and if I'm going to get 7 views on the fucking thing, or if I'm going to get 1,000 views and 2 comments. Like, thanks for the engagement. Sorry, I'm sick. YouTube, YouTube's going to love that engagement. They're really going to make me somebody who they allow to monetize their channel. Whatever. So I've, given up on the... I had a goal, right? I was like, let me create all this content. And let me try to be one of those people that they invite to the DNC, the Democratic National Convention, the next time it comes up. I could be one of those content creators. No, I can't be. I'm not talented enough. That field is too full of talented people. And I give them all the credit. They are all awesome. There's nobody who I see in a space who I say, I'd be doing a better job than that person. I just think that my unique douchey accent and the way I really burned all my friends in 2015 when they, didn't care about this Trump shit, and I said this shit is going to be the end of the world. Now no one's here for me to say I told you so, but I told you so, motherfuckers. We're fucked now. We have little hope to save America. One hope, this guy dies. Which, by the way, very plausible. Not out of the realm of possibility. I believe, I don't even care. I'm sorry, please don't be an annoyingly loud sound as I move the microphone. Hate when that shit happens. Okay. Let's play Conspiracy Theorist. Erica, let's say for the sake of argument, Erica Kirk was aware that her husband was going to get got before he got. And she set herself up to take over the Turning Point USA mantle, make a lot of money, grift people, just like Trump does, just like her husband did, and, have these crocodile tears and not answer questions and have a town hall with Barry Weiss and, what disgusting fucking... Is the Nicki Minaj one next? What kind of disgusting shit is going on in our country? They canceled Kimmel, but they couldn't cancel Kimmel. Canceled Colbert. He's got a year left on his deal. Hot 97 morning show. They're liberals, so they're done. I don't want to hear people say, oh, I don't like Ebro. I don't like their musical takes. I don't give a fuck about their musical takes right now. When I got people who have voices who are voicing them in a progressive manner and they get silenced, guess what that is? Fascism. The reason why Charlemagne gets to stay on the other station and be a little liberal is because he does a podcast with Andrew Schultz and helps Andrew Schultz grow his fucking platform. Can we stop platforming these motherfuckers? These hateful motherfuckers. Like, from all the things Charlie Kirk said, would he want Erica Kirk running Turning Point? I thought women don't possess the brain power. Wasn't she a Trump model? And now word on the street is that she's pregnant? Kid's probably J.D. Vance's? We're going to have the first divorce in vice president history? The first cheating of a vice president? Like, that's why this guy'll never win an election. So the question is, when do the powerful tech bros, when do Peter Thiel, Turning Point, and CPAC decide, okay, let's turn off the life machine on this guy, on this orange clown? Because we feel like he can only do worse for us as of this point in time. Because in their mind, they think that if they say the same shit and do the same shit, that it'll be the same shit. And it's not. That guy dies, the base dies. Maybe 30% of that base continues to even participate in elections. The rest of them never participate again because their fearless God has been taken down by attrition. Whether it was McDonald's, whether it was fucking dementia, whatever it is. A Luigi disciple, whatever. Don't care. Doesn't matter to me. It's not something that concerns me. Rob Reiner and his wife were shot. I think they were. So they died, and the son's been arrested. That's what I know. I don't want to go any further than that. This motherfucker with the most vile, disgusting post in the world. Oh, he suffered from Trump derangements. This is Rob fucking Reiner. He's like an American fucking hero when it comes to cinema. Are you joking? Spinal Tap, Harry Met Sally, The American President. Are you good? His father, Carl Reiner, Dick Van Dyke Show, him, Castle Rock Entertainment, Seinfeld. Are you crazy? This guy, I mean, fuck that he didn't like you. But, you know, and then Republicans go on TV, oh, well, you know, I like Trump's actions. I don't really like his words. All right, cool. What are his actions? What has he fucking done? Done nothing for you. Done nothing besides go on dementia-filled rants, act like a fucking petulant child, smell like shit, most likely be fucking shitting into a colostomy bag, got his hand all fucked up, won't release his MRI results, definitely has dementia. Oh, and by the way, participated in sex trafficking of children with Jeffrey Epstein. And by the end of the Jeffrey Epstein story, they're going to end up being the Trump files, not the Epstein files. Epstein's going to be just as guilty. But we're going to see that, like, right now it appears that Jeffrey Epstein was, like, running things, right? But in reality, you're going to see that actually you need someone who owns a lot of hotels and can hide people and has Russian ties to fucking do that. Donald Trump not only participated in the sex trafficking of children, but he participated in having sex with children. But that's okay. So that's okay. Doing no deals with China is okay. Your 401k being worse is okay. You haven't gotten one check from Dodge. Tech bros run amok. AI all over the place, wasting water. You're cool with all that. All that is fine with you. You're cool with the stock market being complete garbage. You're cool with that. You're cool with the jobs numbers being complete garbage. Nothing will get you off that fucking Trump train because you are that fucking stupid if you voted for that. Therefore, that's why they're that stupid that once he dies, they might even write him in. They might go vote and write him in as a dead guy. You know what I mean? Because they don't fucking have logic. They saw a guy being racist and they were like, yeah. They were like, yeah, we went bankrupt 4 times. Good. Me too. I'm poor. He's a reality TV host. I like reality TV. Like, people don't get it. My fucking sinus is like right here, fucking dead. Oh, man. But I will say I was sicker a couple of days ago. So, I think it might be time for me to take more medicine. Anyway, it's my birthday. I don't know that people care, but you know, I did burn all my friends, like I said I did. Like, 'cause fuck them. It's Tupac hit 'em up vibes. You want to be down with MAGA, then fuck you too. You know, I don't really care. I don't care how long I've known you, what you've done for me. Here's what I know. It ain't my parents ain't MAGA, so I'm fucking good. That would probably be a little more difficult to cut off my parents, although probably not that difficult. I love my parents. But like, you know, the smart people in my family, not MAGA, so, you know, cut off the dead weight, the fucking weak links, I don't care. Like my uncle, my mom's brother, he's poor as fuck. He's got nothing for me. Keep it a buck. What's he got for me? He's got nothing for me. He's just a person wasting good organs, living in some guy's house. The guy that pretends to not be gay, even though he has a gay man living with him. I mean, and that guy, like, you know, has a disability, so my uncle's just there hoping to find himself in a will because he's a fucking grifter. That's what he is. Hi, John. And if my uncle sees this, by the way, and thinking you want to come to my house and talk to me, don't, because you're not allowed. I don't let MAGA people inside my door. And there's, you know, you're not getting in my house. That's the beauty of moving out. That's the beauty of not having, you know, not living with my parents, is that I don't need to let any motherfucker through that door. Fuck that, and fuck you. And fuck everybody that fucking did this to America. You voted for this, or if you were just like, you know, no big deal, politics. I don't really get political. You let this fucking happen. Dearborn, Michigan, you let this fucking happen. You know, I never called myself a geopolitical genius, right? But I do know that we need to take care of the threat at home. The major threat at home is at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. And until we can get grips on that, I don't want to talk about any other fucking countries. I'm sorry. It's not me saying I don't care about that. I don't care about people. I'm a humanitarian, I guess. I mean, I want people to live. You know, I want the most people to live, right? At the same damn time, we have shit to fix in America. And before that gets fixed, I cannot focus on 107 countries and their allies and what's going on there and all that. I can't. I'm sorry. That doesn't mean I don't care about the issues. That means we need to fix home. We've never been this unstable in America before. America has always been, even if it's like not been, you know, America has had many flaws over its time, right? But we have never been more unstable than we are now. Never. So, do with that information what you will. Happy birthday to me. And for the first time ever, I can't even play 50 Cents in the Club on my birthday because he likes fucking Trump. And if you want to be down with Trump, then fuck you too. I hate this fucking timeline. I swear. Anyway, I really hope this recorded with this mic and it didn't use the phone mic because that's 21 minutes of me wasting my time. All right. Late.